Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. It's Tom Papa on being fat in summer.
Here we are, summer, still fat, right? Still fat. Yeah, we're still fat. It's all right, embrace it. This is us, we're fat. You're either really fat, you think you're fat, you're trying not to be fat. Either way, fat's coming. And if you're not fat, you're working your ass off, you don't eat food, and you're no fun to be with. Embrace it. You're winners. That's why you're fat. Yeah, part of the first generation that doesn't have to fight for survival. Good for you. Yeah. It's good. Just embrace it. Don't tell me what you're quitting. I don't care. I'm quitting gluten. I'm quitting meat. I don't care. You're my friend. You looked awful yesterday. You're going to look a little worse tomorrow. Why are we talking about this? Let's get some ice cream. My wife quit sugar in January because she ate cookies like a monster all through December. And on January 1st, that's it. I'm not eating sugar ever again. I'm never eating sugar again. Yes, you are. And you're going to eat more than you ever ate before. Because you're going to snap in the middle of the month. Not because you're a big fat pig, but because you're a human being. And you get sad sometimes. And to stop yourself from slitting your own throat, you eat a cookie once in a while. You're fine.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, I'm questioning my golf game.
Oh, yeah.
So is another guy I play golf with.
Is this the league thing?
The league thing. We started off so good. Mm-hmm. We finished like second or third for the first couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Now, the overall rankings throughout the year, we've slid to fifth.
Okay.
We're close to being overtaken again to fall to sixth.
Oh.
And we've not done so well the last few weeks. We've, finished in the 7th and 8th spot of late.
Oh.
This last Monday, we got beat by a grandpa and his 13-year-old son on one team, and there was another team that has a 90-year-old guy on it that can play, has trouble seeing the ball when he hits it.
Oh, no.
But he is amazing. He hits the ball straight. He actually hits it pretty far.
Where'd it go?
I want to be this guy when I'm 90.
I can't see it.
But his team beat us.
Did I hit it good?
Yeah. I got a text from the, buddy that I'm on the team with. Uh-huh. And he goes, "We got beat by a grandpa and his grandson. I'm quitting. I quit playing. I suck."
Well,
I had to talk him off the ledge.
Yeah.
The golf ledge last night.
Look,
in text form.
That kid has youth. You cannot prepare for youth.
Yeah, but he's 13.
So? The sun doesn't beat him down like it does you old guys.
It was like 82.
You middle-aged guys. And that 90-year-old dude, think about the experience that he has under his belts. He's seen it all. If only he could see.
Yeah. You might have to have this conversation with my buddy.
Yeah, I might have to.
Because he was like on the ledge last night.
When do you give up a sport? Do you give up a sport whenever you start getting beat by the 90-year-old dude?
Now, he said that, and then I was like, 13-year-old grandson.
Yeah.
Because he just said grandson. And he goes, I'm quitting.
This is why.
And I talked him off.
This is why I've golfed one time this year. I went with Chris. I played pretty terrible for most of the round. Chris is actually a good golfer and helped me out a ton. And I played fairly decent for like the last 4 or 5 holes, would you say? Something like that?
It might have been a few more than that.
Okay.
I think it was a little more than that, actually.
Okay, let's say 5 or 6 holes. And I may not pick up another club. End on a high note, baby. Right there.
Well, we started on a high note. Now we're trending downward.
That's just what I know I would do.
And I told him, I said, that's it. You've inspired me. I am going to practice, and I'm kicking the old man's butt.
The 90-year-old man's, what a threat.
So,
best of luck to you.
Big Dog, 97.9. It is time for
The Morning BJ. Jules, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
All right, what do we have?
What did one firefly say to the other?
Let's get lit.
You glow, girl.
Oh, man. I was along the right lines, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Thanks, Jules.
Big Dog, 97.9. Vinyl is huge right now.
Really?
Big.
What do you mean? Like vinyl records?
Yes.
Not flooring.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Vinyl.
You had to get it down to a simpler level for me here.
All right. You know who has a sick collection of vinyl?
A lot of people do.
Records.
I don't know.
The White House.
Oh, actually, I've heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah. How it happened is back in the 70s, the recording industry of America approached the White House about creating a music library. Songwriter Johnny Mercer curated it. It included about 1,800 albums. Of course, it was stuff like Lawrence Welk, Harry Cuomo, Don Ho.
Yeah.
Popular at the time. A few years later, producer John Hammond added to the collection. Now he's the guy who signed people like Bob Dylan, Aretha Franklin, and Bruce Springsteen. So his selection's a little hipper.
Yeah.
They included Elvis, Chuck Berry, the Sex Pistols are in the White House
The Sex
album,
Pistols.
and also Captain Beefheart.
Oh.
Now, unfortunately, all the music was put into storage in 81 during the Reagan years, but the grandson of former President Jimmy Carter has convinced them to take it out of storage, and he wants to add a third installment to that collection.
Well, that's cool. I assumed it had been added to the whole time. Ronnie didn't like music, just jelly beans.
Yeah. Yep.
No music.
Yeah. No music for...
I want to be able to hear myself chew.
He was like, put that stuff away.
Yeah.
No music.
Just say no to vinyl.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It was the generation of just say no.
It really was. Nancy was all about it. She's probably the one who didn't like it. What's going to be added to the collection now? Do you have it?
There is no word.
Oh.
Because there is no word of whether or not he wants to do a third installment. No word on whether they're going to let him.
Trying to talk the White House into it at this time. He's the grandson of Jimmy Carter?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I think that we should let him.
I think we should, too. I think it's time. The last time it was added to is Elvis, Chuck Berry, Sex Pistols, Captain Beefheart. Yeah. There's a lot of music that has transpired. We need to, I would say, every decade.
Yeah.
Add X amount of albums
by
artists from that decade.
From this 10-year period.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assumption. I mean, we could skip the boy band 90s stuff. That would be good. But
well, you just don't add them.
Agreed. We're all on board? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Big Dog, 97.9. So what bug are you afraid of? Or what bugs do you fear, I should say, the most during the summertime? Do you have a bug that you are afraid of?
I think the red wasp is the meanest of all the, of the stinging bugs. I don't like him very well.
I do fear the red wasp, probably out of all the bugs, the most. But the one that I hate the most is mosquitoes.
Oh, just an annoyance level, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, apparently 45% of people say that they fear the mosquito the most during the summertime.
It's not a fear thing for me, but I suppose they can carry the diseases and things like that. When we hear about those things, mosquitoes are at fault a lot of times.
I would say I'm fearful of the wasp or whatever the most, but the one that I hate the most and would prefer it not to be in existence would be the mosquito.
Yeah, mosquito would be good if
they're annoying. I hate them.
Just,
and my yard and my backyard, unfortunately, because it backs up to some woods and stuff, and some
a lot of them
is just horrible.
All those leaves and the damp.
Yeah, it is bad.
I also hate the regular fly.
That come in number 2.
Okay. Don't fear it. Despise it.
17% said flies. That come in at number 2, especially the ones they say that bite.
Oh, like the horse flies? Oh,
well,
my gosh.
Florida, they have, I think they're called yellow flies.
Okay.
They bite you.
Oh, that's worse.
They land and bite. And you can get like these whelps and stuff. They're annoying because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
If you've never dealt with yellow flies in Florida, that's where everybody talks about, oh, it's Florida, it's nice. Apparently you haven't been around the yellow fly.
I've only been in the beat, like Florida to me so far at this point has only been like the tourist Florida.
Yeah. Go inland.
Yep. Haven't done that. Not really interested in it.
You get the yellow flies.
Yeah.
I believe they're yellow flies is what they're called, but they bite. And they hurt.
The rest of Florida is like swampy crap.
Yes. And yellow flies.
Yellow flies and gators. And neither sound fun. Yeah. The horse flies that we have around here that bite, those suckers hurt too.
Now add that into a tiny yellow fly that are everywhere and constantly attack you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's Florida.
What about ticks? Do people hate ticks on this list, I assume?
Ticks did come in number... It did not say what percentage. They would have been number 4. Wasp and bees come in at number 3, followed by ticks. Ticks are also up there on mine. I might go mosquitoes, ticks.
Yeah.
And then it's ants, roaches, and fruit flies.
So
I thought all flies would just be into lumped one sum.
fruit flies totally get their own category, I guess.
Yeah.
Ants, again, more of an annoyance. We got those little, just really tiny ones. Never had an ant problem at our house. Now, all of a sudden, here these little turds come marching in. The worst. But I don't go, ants, fear, scared.
Yeah, I think that's a most feared bug. I think that's the wrong name.
Agreed.
Most hated bug.
That's
the most
better.
annoying bugs. Mosquitoes number 1, ticks number 2 for me.
Yeah, I think that's all fine. The red wasp, because he's mean.
That one I'm feared of.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What? A dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
It's always nice when criminals accidentally start catching each other. On Saturday morning about 2:20 a.m., a 59-year-old guy named Joseph Gay from Wisconsin was driving drunk. And he got into a crash when he crossed over the center line and hit another guy going the other direction.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
This guy was 28-year-old James Wilkins from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. The other guy was from Madison. Well, it turns out he was also driving drunk.
Oh, no.
So the cops found out about both drunk drivers, thanks to them crashing into each other.
Well, it sounds like it's the one guy's fault.
He must have been drunker.
Yeah, he's the drunkest.
When the cops got there, James stayed put. Joseph went running off into the woods, though.
There you go. That's a bad move. They have your truck or car or whatever, man.
Yeah. Police dogs were quickly put into pursuit.
Oh.
And they caught him.
So he got arrested and bitten.
James was arrested for his first DUI. Joseph, on the other hand, was arrested for his 6th. So that's probably why he tried to run.
What are the laws like in Wisconsin? You can get 6 DUIs up there?
Yeah.
I know it's a big drinking state, but dang. The old 6 strikes you're out rule in Wisconsin. All right. We have to remind all the time, don't drive drunk, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9. Summer is here, and it's here to stay for a while. How about the top 6 signs summer is here?
All right.
Number 6, kids are going outside to stare at their phones for hours at a time.
No, it's too hot out there. They don't do that.
Number 5, John Bolton's mustache emerged from hibernation.
Okay.
Number 4, you just gouged out your eyes when your husband tried on his mankini.
Thought I looked good.
Number 3, Kim Kardashian takes off her clothes for an Insta selfie.
It's the selfie-gram?
Yeah. I just know that that's not right because that's every day of the week.
That's true.
Number 2, your air conditioning is humming almost as much as your wife's sex toy.
That's good.
Top 6 signs, summer is here. Number 1, you just found a tick on your wrinkle purse. There's your
Wrinkle purse.
Top 6 list today. Big Dog, 97.9. I just wonder sometimes about us.
As a people, as a whole, or just me and you?
Yeah, no, people as a whole.
That's good.
Have you ever wanted to spray smells on your dinner?
No. If it's a good dinner, it should have a scent.
And it should smell good.
It should smell good, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't need to enhance it.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I would think it would be the other way. If it smells bad, you want to enhance it. But
yeah.
here, I don't think we need help. But some people believe food-enhancing perfumes are actually the next big thing. There is actually 2 different brands that have now released flavor-enhancing perfumes, as they call them.
Okay.
One is a ice cream company that has teamed up with a fragrance company. They have decided that their customers need to spray a swoon of citrus, a cloud of cocoa, or a plume of blooms right onto their ice cream to add a layer of flavor.
Your ice cream must suck.
That's what I'm thinking.
If your ice cream needs perfume on it to add a layer, your ice cream sucks.
That's too much work to eat ice cream, too. You know, as I'm reading the story, and now there's a beer company teaming up with the whole thing. And as soon as I heard that, I thought, you know what? Maybe they actually are onto something.
Food perfumes?
Yeah. I mean, you can maybe use it instead of on the food. People could use it.
Oh, you want to attract fat guys like me?
Well, I don't.
I'm talking to the ladies.
But I'm just saying, for the lady, whatever, it's like, hey, who do I want and who would I like to attract? I'm thinking...
Dad bods are a thing?
Yeah, dad bods are a thing now. You know, people talk about bacon and stuff like that, but the cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
You just spray a cheeseburger smell on you.
I'm going out. I'm going to find me a man tonight. I've got my ribs perfume right here. Barbecue ribs.
Maybe you're looking for an Italian dude. Spaghetti and meatballs.
Capicola. That's good. Southerners. You want a Southerner?
Yeah.
Biscuits and gravy.
Catfish. Fried taters.
No. Ladies are not trying to walk around smelling like fish.
Okay, good point. Fish off the table.
We're spitballing. Some of these ideas won't be good.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out.
We realized our error quickly.
Okay. So clam chowder is not going to work, even though that's big and up in Maine.
I don't think it's going to take off as the perfume.
Okay. All right, check. No fish, no clam chowder.
We'll do product testing first before we take these directly to market. Don't worry.
I still think it's a good idea. He's apparently applied to install bat boxes in his UK mansion to protect the creatures at night. Bat boxes are used to protect bats and their pups. Yes, pups are what bat babies are called.
Didn't know that.
It keeps them safe from predators and cold temperatures.
Huh. Okay. So he's made like little makeshift caves sort of things that they can hang out in.
Yeah.
I assumed he already had something like that. That way I don't know what Ozzy's house looks like. I really never watched the show much. But I assume, the opening credits of Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Where the bats fly away from the haunted mansion? That's what I assume.
I think that's what he's going for I think if you install bat boxes.
Oh, yeah, you're hoping for that.
That is what is going to happen.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. It's Ozzy's house. That seems like it would happen. Yeah. And it should happen.
Yeah.
He's the Prince of Darkness, for God's sakes.
Here's Rich Glitter.
How so?
They shocked people on this week with a rated R tweet.
No, that's not what you expect out of Nutter Butter.
Yeah, they're playing it off as an outdated song reference, but they tweeted out, N is for the way you nut at me.
No, you didn't do it right. You got to sing it. N is for the way you nut at me.
That's what they said. Wait, why are you guys freaking out? I was just singing.
Do you think this was a person that knew exactly what they were doing?
Yes.
That's always your... Or B, is it somebody that maybe didn't know what they were saying?
No, they knew what they were saying. They've now come out and apologized. I would like to address my nutty actions yesterday on Twitter.com. While I would not go as far as to say it was out of character, it was an outdated song reference. And for that, I apologize. As a cookie born in the year 1969, I have fond memories for Nat King Cole's 1964 banger, Love. If there's one thing on my mind, it's love. This tweet was all about love. And I hope my Gen Z's audience can forgive me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's connect to culture right there at its finest. We all remember those old Nat King Cole bangers. I don't know if I believe they really knew what they were doing, but if they didn't, some social media person is fired. Actually, if they did, some social media person's probably still fired.
Yeah. Probably not a good idea to use nut at me.
They're nutter butters.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha, what a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Well, it's not too tough to figure out what the motivation was behind this crime.
Okay.
A bald guy.
The bald guy was the motivation?
Well, he went into the CVS in Dearborn, Michigan a few weeks ago and stole one item.
Razor.
Rogaine. Security cameras caught him putting the package of Rogaine into his shopping bag, walking out without paying, and then getting into a older Chevrolet and driving away. The cops are trying to track him down before he strikes again because it takes 12 to 14 months for Rogaine to really get a good amount of hair to grow back.
He's going to need some more.
Yeah. So
one box doesn't just automatically give you a fro.
No. So it's one of those things that he should have grabbed a couple boxes.
Yeah. If you're going to be bold enough to steal, get a little bit of a supply while
that way you
you're
get
there.
a couple months.
Yeah. One box of Rogaine. The guy just needs to, as you would tell him, I think, you just got to be able to embrace it.
Embrace it. It's amazing. Love it.
Got to be able to embrace it. Let go of that hair, baby. Stop being a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9 point of the show. We find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
From early in the show today, I learned your team is getting worse at golf, and you were beaten by a 90-year-old man and then another team that was a grandson combo. 13-year-old grandson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're trending downward.
The team morale is not high.
No, I got the text of, I'm quitting. I suck. And I had to talk him off the ledge.
Yeah. It's a team of two, by the way.
Yeah.
The morale's not in a great spot. We're going to work hard to improve that, though. What did you learn today?
I learned that the White House has a record collection. I had no idea that they had this curated record collection throughout the years. They're looking to possibly add a third round to it.
It hasn't been updated in a long time.
Yes, but
since the Reagan administration.
That's when it went away.
That's when it went away.
They hid it.
Yeah, they stored it.
Apparently, wasn't into Reagan, not into music.
Nope, he didn't like music.
But they kept it. They just hid it. Yeah. Now they've brought it back out, apparently, and they're looking to maybe add a third round.
It's in the White House storage shed right now.
Yeah.
We're very...
Who knew?
Yeah. We'd love for it to come back and think about what we could help add to that. All right, let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Giulio Gallerati on guys that he considers bros.
I say bro a lot when I talk. You know, rambunctious young white men. And I'm like, oh, so to the point where when I see a group of bros, I actually get disgusted. I'm like, look at these bros. It can like ruin my mood. Like I went to dinner. It was like a sushi restaurant that I was really looking forward to going to eat at. They see me next to these bros. And I'm looking over there. I'm like, look at these bros. But they're not even going to appreciate this meal. They're going to be ordering stuff that isn't even on the menu. Oh, can we get some sake bombs? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to monitor them to make sure that they're being well behaved. And as it turns out, these bros were wonderful gentlemen. I swear, like, they were mild-mannered and polite, compassionate with the waitstaff. They were engaging in thought-provoking conversation while maintaining their inside voices the entire time. I was like, these bros were raised right. These bros are pros. Seriously, it was as if these bros had achieved the next level of brodom. I'll give you the best example. Plate of sushi comes over. One of the bros scoops up a piece, perfect chopstick work. And then he takes a bite, and he just started really earnestly enjoying it. And then he said the most bro thing you could ever say, but in a much more classy and refined way. So I'll never forget it. He's like, fire. Fire. I said, he said some sake bombs over there on me, dude. These bros are awesome.